Hello and good morning. Actually, it's just 6:42 a.m. I've just woken up so that I can give you guys another beautiful, amazing uh, forex strategy right here. Today, I will be covering an amazing topic called Bollinger Bands or Bolling Bands. Yeah, Bollinger Bands. So, on these Bollinger Bands, for you to add a Bollinger Band on your trading uh, interface, just come there and type in bungee band. So you go and choose the bungee band that you want and place it on your chart. So what do we do, or what do we actually go? How do we go ahead once we have placed our bungee bands on our chart and we need to trade out of these particular bungee bands, right? Bungee bands are actually mathematical calculated uh, moving averages that operate on the same level but uh, in different market conditions. So once you put in a bungee band like this, okay, you're having those green lines operating on that particular surface. Then you have this middle band, which we call it the magnetic field. For me, I call it a magnetic field. Others, I don't know how they call it, but for me, this middle moving average, which is part of the Bollinger Band, I call it the magnetic field. And also this particular outwards are also magnetic field for me. So actually, Bollinger Bands are moving support and resistance levels. Okay, they're just moving support and resistance levels. They don't stagnate, but they keep on changing at different market conditions. So, like once you see the price reaching this particular top of this particular Bollinger Band, you know now that the market has reached either at a support level, or yeah, it is either at a resistance level. Okay, like when you put that particular level right there, you can see that the market turned at this particular area. Once it reached this particular area, it turned, and also that same thing we observe right here. You can see also here, okay, the market was rejected, the market was rejected, the market was rejected here, the market was rejected. So this is actually a moving support and resistance level. So Bollinger Bands are actually moving support and resistance level. Once you place also at the end of this particular lower part here, you can put in our moving average, and you can see, you can put in our trend line, and you see once price reach at that particular level, they will have turning points. Okay, you can see right here, the market turned at this particular area. So that is a good area of support and resistance level. So those outer bungee bands actually act as support and resistance level, and also the middle bungee band act as the magnetic field. Once you see price breaking out, sorry, once you see once you see these bungee bands coming together, right? Once you see the bungee bands coming together, that's what we call bungee band squeeze. Okay, they are squeezing together. It's like when you are squeezing juice uh, in your hands, or sorry, when you are squeezing orange fruit in your hands. Actually, what will come out of it is juice, right? So once the market starts squeezing together, it's either for the market to break in either side. Okay, once you see these bungee bands coming together, that's what we call bungee band squeeze, sorry. This is where now the market is ready to move in either side. Once you are on this particular point, what you do here is just to wait. If the market breaks below this middle bungee band Now you sell the market, okay? You sell the market once the Bollinger Band breaks out. You will see the Bollinger Band now trying to move away from each other. Here we had a squeeze, but now the Bollinger Band are spreading away, okay? Having this spread to the upside, this spread to the downside, and we had a very big break that happened at this particular area. So right now, I just want to give you some little tricks, okay? The first trick actually I've already given you. The first trick I've actually given you, okay? The first trick is that once you see the market, okay, squeezing the Bollinger Band squeezing together like what you're seeing right here, this is what we call consolidation in the market. The market actually is moving in a right full direction. They're moving in a straight line. That's where the Bollinger Band starts squeezing. Once you see the market squeezing, it is either the market will break to the upside or the market will break to the downside. So for you right here, you don't trade. Actually, inside here, you're not trading. You're just waiting to see if the Bollinger Band will now break. Once you see the Bollinger Band separating out like this one, it is now time for you to get ready and enter that particular market. So once it goes above this middle Bollinger Band, if it is trading to the upside, you buy the market, then you ride the market until you see a candle closing inside that particular Bollinger Band. Once the market actually price is outside this particular Bollinger Band, it is your time to still ride that particular market until you see a candle closing inside. Once a candle closes inside that particular Bollinger Band, you move out of the market and wait and see how the market will behave. If the market still goes up, you put in another trade right here. You trade that particular market until you see another break inside. Get out of that particular market. Then you put in another order to trade until you see the market closing inside. Once you see the market closing inside and the Bollinger Bands coming together, okay, it is now time for you to wait. Wait until you see the Bollinger Band now forming what you call a V. You see a V shape actually forming at the end of that. You know now a bigger break is coming. Okay, you can see those V's right here. You can see another V right here. Okay, so once you see such like expansion there in those particular Bollinger Band, you know a bigger break is coming. You can see once the prices close below the middle Bollinger Band, you are selling the market. You sell the market until you see a candle closing inside. Once a candle closes inside, you get out of that particular market, right? Get out of that particular market. So the first thing that you need to know is, first of all, you need to know what the market is doing. Once you have the Bollinger Bands coming together, once you see the Bollinger Bands coming together, that's what you call Bollinger squeeze, Bollinger Band squeeze. Once they start squeezing together, the juice is about to get out of that particular orange fruit. Okay, so once they start squeezing together, just wait and see where the direction of the market will go. If the market trades below this middle Bollinger Band, which is happening here, you sell. And once the market is trading above this middle Bollinger Band, buy. Okay, that's trick number one. Trick number two, trick number two is when price is actually operating above this particular Bollinger Band, the middle Bollinger Band, we call it the magnetic field. All the time, once the price reaches at the top of this particular upper Bollinger Band, the market will tend to come in. It is like a magnetic field. Once you see price above this particular Bollinger Band, the market will tend to squeeze inside this particular middle band because it acts like a magnetic field. Okay, it will tend to pull the market inside. Then we will see either a reversal out of that particular band, the upside, or it will continue going down. You see, the first scenario is right here. Once the price reached above it, came to the middle band, it broke, then it went. Once it reached outside, it went and traced itself to the middle Bollinger Band. Okay, yeah, traced inside the middle Bollinger Band. So same thing happened right here. price came out of that particular Bollinger Band, it traced itself inside that particular Bollinger Band and it continued where it was going. So that middle Bollinger Band actually acts as a magnetic field. Once you see price outside those particular Bollinger Band and you are out of this particular market, so the market will do what we call retests, okay, or a pullback. It will do what we call a pullback. It will be pulling back to actually gain some momentum before it breaks out of that particular Bollinger Band. Okay, you can see once it hits the outer layer, it will roll itself to the middle Bollinger Band before taking another direction. And once it crosses that particular middle Bollinger Band with a greater price, it will now go either to the downside outer Bollinger Band and then trace itself back. So the middle band actually acts as a magnetic field. Okay, it is actually like a magnetic field. One price is outside those particular Bollinger Band, it will pull itself inside to see what happens. So number one is what we call Bollinger Band squeeze. Once you see the Bollinger Bands coming together, it is now what we call consolidation. The market is consolidating, or the market is moving on a straight line, and the market is yet to break either way of those particular Bollinger Bands. So once the price is below this particular middle Bollinger Band, you will trade the market. Once you see those candles outside, you will trade those that particular market until you see a close inside that particular Bollinger Band for you to get out of that particular market. Because once it traces itself inside, it will tend to come to this magnetic field before doing either break out of that particular level or do what we call a consolidation again and then break out. Once you see the price breaking out, you trade it, you trade the market. Once you see price closing inside that particular Bollinger Band, get out of the market and exercise. So that's all about Bollinger Bands. They're actually good strategy that you can use in your daily trading career. So once you see such like a setup in your trading career, then you can try to implement it. Okay, try to put it in. Try trading with your strategy. If you are a scalper, try trading with scalping. You can do on scalping also. You can do on day trading. You can also do on actually swing trading. I don't know, but for me, I trade daily. I don't scalp either, but scalping you can do with it, and also on day trading you can day trade with that. Like let's say the USD CHF. Once you saw this was yesterday before the market closed. So this bigger candle breaking out, the next trade you are in until you ride it to the middle Bollinger Band. So ride it to the middle Bollinger Band. And if you see a break outside of this particular Bollinger Band, a V shape forming right here, okay, the Bollinger Band spreading away from each other, it is now time for you to know it is a bigger momentum that is coming into the market. Okay, it will be a bigger momentum coming into the market, and that's all that you do that particular day. Just to add in something, okay, today let us just talk about Bollinger Bands. Okay, you can also see another good movement right here. So how we had a squeeze, and the market broke away. The market broke away. Actually, the Bollinger Band spreaded away, and then the market closed above. So you could have entered this particular market right here, trade it until you see another turn of the market closing inside. You wait for the market and then see another movement right here, trade it to this particular area. Once it closes inside, you're out. Another movement right here, you trade it, you trade it, you trade it. Once you see a close inside, you move out of that particular market as you go day by day, collecting your pips, collecting your money, and enjoying yourself using the Bollinger Bands. Once you saw a crossover, the market now crossing down this particular Bollinger Band, and we saw a V shape happening right here. You can see a V1 happening here. So the market pulled to the downside. So you traded this particular trade until the market closed inside, which we call a magnetic pull. Okay, on the Bollinger Band, which is the middle magnetic field, where the price will always tend to come inside before it goes to the same direction that it was going. So once it came inside, if the market did not break out of this particular Bollinger Band to the upside, okay, which was a good movement. Once you saw this V shape, you were out of the market during this pullback. Then you entered right here, made your profit. Your stop loss was there. You made your profit. You again, once it pulled inside, and it couldn't actually, yeah, once it pulled inside, you are out. Then you tend to see the next move. You are inside this particular candle. You had to write that particular those particular profit to this particular level. Once you saw another candle closing inside, which was a green candle, you are out, because you know a retest was coming or a pullback was coming. Then again and again, you made your money out of that particular market. That's all, guys, for today. I wish you enjoyed this lesson. So actually comment, subscribe if you are new, and also press that notification bell so that you're notified every time I bring up a new video. Also help me reach at least 100 people so that I can show you other more strategies, what you call the MACD strategy. I can also bring out what you call divergence and convergence. All that is for you. Once we reach 100 subscribers on this particular channel, we'll be able to do big things together. That is all about Bollinger Band. First of all, remember, once you see this Bollinger Band coming together, that is what we call Bollinger Squeeze. And then the market here is actually moving slow. So you're waiting for a break, which you'll see a V forming shape like that on the Bollinger Band spreading away. Once you see a crossover either to the downside or to the upside, it is now time for you to enter that particular market and make some profit. Thank you very much, guys. Thank you very much for being with me. Thank you very much, guys, for being with me on this particular uh, lesson, and hope to see you guys around. Hope to see you guys around.